Limit Breakers. This is the theme of Universal Survival arc that Tournament of Power is part of, and of course this tournament takes the biggest portion of the arc. So now here we are going to break down the theme of this arc and also discuss some of the things that are pretty damn interesting for the future of the show. So now let's begin.
I get mine, strike like a thunder. Hit 'em with a rhyme that's gonna keep 'em under. Read between the lines if you fucks with my brother. We'll make 'em suffer, my blood clot make 'em bust.
Limit Break X Survivor was the first indication that we would be seeing something like this, and the theory started ever since this song debuted in Dragon Ball Super episode 77. Many theories were going around about what is going to happen, and months later Toei revealed that indeed Goku is going to get a new transformation, and for the name of it, at least the way how fans were calling this form, was Limit Breaker. This name was there for us up until 10th October when the special episode aired and we had the official name, Nigate no Gokui or Ultra Instinct. Up until then, we didn't know what Ultra Instinct really was, or we never had any idea about the name. It was first officially called there, but before that, the name was only something that the fans came up according to the opening song of the Super, Limit Break, because it really did fit the narrative. Battle Royale was a great idea, but what people don't understand in Tournament of Power is that it is more done to actually develop Goku and company than to show us fights after fights after fights. They of course will do that, but the main focus is to develop the main characters, and that is why Universe 7 in general has completely the screen time. Nobody but Universe 7 is being shown and has been shown through this tournament. It was all about it. And of course the thing behind this tournament is that it gives the writers or whoever came with the idea to actually have more space to work with. And if you watch the old tournament in Dragon Ball, the original series, or you just read the manga, you are aware that they are done in a very different way than this. Not just because this is a battle royale and they weren't, but if you analyze this tournament, there are so many mistakes done. If you really go deeper and deeper, you can see that if you count only the tournament and nothing more on it, you will see that this arc has been flat and has had barely anything inside it. But the character development is what truly matters here. Some of the characters have captured fans' hearts, like Master Roshi or Android 17 for example. Now let's return talking about the Limit Breakers. Goku and Vegeta have been noticed the most when it comes to this, because of course they are the main characters who will continue to get the most screen time compared to the others. Goku did break his limits, as I said, with Ultra Instinct. It was made crystal clear that he broke his limits by them referring to it as Goku broke through his shell, and it happened twice during this arc. While Vegeta just recently did it in episode 123, where he was able to break the limitations within the Super Saiyan Blue. Vegeta's form is yet to receive an official name, but it was referred by Goku as going beyond Super Saiyan Blue, and that is what it is called at the moment, and that is what makes sense. Goku's Ultra Instinct and Vegeta's Beyond Super Saiyan Blue are noticed the most because the show wanted to give them more special treatment, but not only them did break their own limitations. Characters like Krillin, Master Roshi, Gohan, Android 17 and Frieza did as well. It hasn't been shown for 18 or Tenshinhan, but we can assume that they got stronger too. The way how the show did develop the strength within some characters that I just mentioned was not the right way. Actually, besides Goku and Vegeta, none of them should have gotten it. But just because it fits the narrative and Dragon Ball Super has really taught us that we should let some of the things go and focus on the good things in order to enjoy it, otherwise it is not going to be enjoyable due to the flaws that show has, especially with the inconsistencies. We really needed to let some things go. But now let's continue. Goku and Vegeta did indeed break their limits, and in the poster that was revealed to us long time ago, last August, if I recall it correctly, we got the poster of Goku's back with Ultra Instinct. It was a little glimpse of the new form, but it had an important message for us, as it said. God's work here, or God's job here, is done, which is a little secret behind the form itself. What is the meaning of that is that Whis has been trying to teach Goku how to reach the new level, and not just him. Ultra Instinct was mentioned there, but it was never really a specific thing. The important part of the training was for both Goku and Vegeta to surpass Lord Beerus. That was the true meaning of it, and while we are talking about breaking down things, we now have Goku and Vegeta both breaking through their shells to reach a new level of power and going past their limitations, which once again, this is the theme of the arc. Vegeta's power indeed has not been shown to us and the potential that it has gotten, but definitely what he was able to break through his limitations and reach a new level of power. The biggest question that people have at the moment is how strong this form is going to be, and I have a full video on this breaking it down, but I will talk briefly about it, but saying that indeed I do think that this form is going to be on par with Ultra Instinct Goku. Maybe it will not be right away, but as any other transformation, it can be built up and get stronger and stronger. And with Vegeta having it and knowing how hard he works, it is definitely something that will be happening on the future. As for the show, it just have gotten a new step forward. It just made them develop the story even further beyond, and that tells us that this show is going to move on the next step, because they are already facing somebody who is stronger than a god of destruction in Jiren. There are many new things that are not explored yet, and most likely they will be in the upcoming arcs of Super, since the show is going nowhere with the way how good they are doing. Universal Survival Arc, which Tournament of Power is part of, because some people like to call it Tournament of Power Arc, when in the reality the official name is Universal Survival Arc, is the best arc in Super, given to the fact or the idea what they are attempting to do. They are doing it good, since the show is in a much better place than it was this time around a year ago or two, or even since the show began. It definitely still has its flaws, but I do believe that things are going to be more settled for the future of it. It is not going anywhere. They will not stop doing it at the moment, because first of all, it would be a stupid business move from Toei, and we all know how much they want the money. So don't expect this show to end anytime soon. And as I said, the current theme of the arc is breaking their limitations, and when we look back at it, we see that everyone has managed to do that one way or another. Done good, done bad, it doesn't really matter on this discussion. The main part is that they are breaking their limitations, and God's job here is done. Is just referred to Goku, but I do believe that Vegeta goes for that too, because Vegeta and Goku have been going toe to toe through Dragon Ball Super. They don't really have that difference in power that they had in Dragon Ball Z. So this is something important to notice, especially with the way how Super is handling Vegeta. Anyway, this was it for this video, guys. I hope you did enjoy it, and if you did, please leave a like, comment your thoughts or theories down below, and also subscribe with notifications enabled so you don't miss out in any further content. Hi there, or actually I completely forgot to say this. What I want to ask you all is, would you like me to do on the channel this challenge, air on air quote challenge, about Dragon Ball Z Rewatch? I will be rewatching 5 episodes per day, or maybe in 2 days I will write the script and we will review them together here. It is something that they are already doing it, most of the people, and I can kinda catch up with the others immediately within a week. As for this week, guys, I just have to apologize, most of the videos are already pre-recorded. I hope I will be on time for the spoilers that are going to come up in the next 2 or 3 days. It just depends, or maybe the next day. I don't know if I'm gonna be here, since I'm going to take a little bit of vacation, because I have had many stressful things going on with my life right now, and especially with how the college is going. So I kinda need to apologize for this if I'm not able to keep up with all of the news. I need to apologize for this to you all, And let me know once again in the comments down below if you would really wish me to actually rewatch Dragon Ball Z and start it from next week. 5 episodes in 2 days. I guess I can do like this. Every 2 days you would have a new Dragon Ball Z video where I would watch 5 episodes, episode after episode. I would break it down, I would write everything that I have to say, I would review them instead of just going one episode. Even one episode per day wouldn't be bad, but still I wanna still cover Dragon Ball Super because it is kind of the hot topic. So 5 episodes I could do like every 2 days, and in a matter of like 2 weeks we would be able to catch up with the others and actually just have a better discussions, as we'll be talking about the animation, the writing and every single thing. And you can join me on this challenge too if you really miss Dragon Ball Z and you wanna rewatch it again. Let's do it now, let's do it all together, let's gather and let's talk about it. Thanks for watching guys, now it's time for the real goodbye, have a great time.